There are parallels between the Hocking River and the team that plays its home games on its banks. Currently, the river is at a low stage. Ohio football is low as far as wins go. The ball club is 0-3 and could have the dubious distinction of being the best 0-3 team in the country after a 1-point loss at Wyoming, a 12-point setback at Ohio State, and a 3-point loss this past Saturday at Peden Stadium. The Hocking needs one strong rain to rise the level up, and we all know that that can occur here in southeastern Ohio. Ohio football needs to get one solid win, just one, to right its ship. So the ball club will travel from the banks of the Hocking to the shores of Lake Michigan this weekend to try to get its win to turn it around. Ohio takes on Northwestern on Saturday. For the fourth time ever, the Cats and the Wildcats will clash at Ryan Field. I'm Russ Eisenstein, and this is the Scouting Report on Northwestern. The men from Evanston are 3-0 for the first time since 2001 and are looking to go 4-0 for the first time since 1962. NU beat Syracuse 30-10, Duke 24-20, and Southern Illinois 33-7. Offensively, they run the same style of offense that Central Michigan uses. They spread it out, and senior quarterback C.J. Bechet leads the way. The Sacramento native threw for over 3,600 yards last year. He's 61% accurate this season and has 625 yards and 3 touchdowns. Like Lefevre, he can tuck and run when necessary. Like the Chips, the Wildcats have a number of wideouts to throw to. Rasheed Ward, Ross Lane, and Eric Peterman are the best of the bunch. Where NU differs from CMU is in the rushing department. Senior Tyrell Sutton is a tremendous talent. The Akron Archbishop Hoban product can break off a big play at any time. He had 101 yards and 3 touchdowns last week against the Salukis. He has 327 yards for the season, and barring injury, he'll be a 1,000-yard rusher for the 3rd time in his career. Recent history shows the Wildcats to be all O and no D. That isn't the case this season. Through 3 games, they've allowed 320 yards on average. That's 90 yards better than last year. And they have 10 sacks. And you had 6 sacks last week. Corey Wooten is a menacing presence on the D-line. He's 6'7", 280 pounds, and has 3.5 sacks this year. Linebacker Quentin Davey has 21 total tackles and 2.5 sacks. The St. Louis native is just a sophomore. In the secondary, Brendan Smith anchors the unit as a trusty tackler. He's tied for the team lead with 23 stops and has a lone interception for the Cats this season. Keys for victory: force turnovers and protect the ball. NU has just 2 this year and none in the last 2 weeks. Ohio is -6 in the giveaway takeaway department, limiting Sutton. The Wildcats will throw a lot. They can get you with the speed out of the backfield. Protect Boo. NU is a sacking machine. And finally, close strong. Ohio has been outscored 48-24 in the second half this year. Ohio is 1-2 all-time against Northwestern. The last meeting occurred in 2005, and the Bobcats fell in Evanston 38-14. Ohio is 6-31-1 all-time against schools from the Big Ten Conference. This will be a special trip for me. I'm from Chicago, and I'd love nothing more than to broadcast Ohio's first victory of 2008 amongst family and friends. And there will be a strong contingent of Ohio alums at the ball game, too. There are a lot of Ohio graduates in the Chicagoland area. Our coverage begins bright and early, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time on the Citizens Bank Ohio ISP Sports Network. Kick time at Ryan Field is just after noon. It's Ohio and Northwestern in Week 4 of Ohio's 2008 season. That's the Scouting Report. I'm Russ Eisenstein, and this is Bobcat TV.